That did not work. Let me try it again. Technical glitches. I think is working now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 927. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Definitely check it out when you have a minute at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page because I am broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn as we speak. But the link, if you want to come on the show, is only on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. So you can join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself. All that would be great. And it would also be great if you share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let me move my little keyboard here. I already got on my specs. Oh, let me show you my little haul. I got home just in time from the farmer's market. And as you know, I was one of the winners of the senior vouchers. Today is the last day. If you have one of those senior vouchers, those $5 vouchers, yeah, you gotta spend it today. Otherwise, you have lost your chance for getting free food. Now, if you get those wooden tokens, those are always good. Hey, Roxanne is here. Hey, Roxanne, good morning. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm having a beautiful day so far. Let me show you I was going to show you my little haul here. I got here's what the tokens look like. Now, the South Durham Farmers Market, they have their own tokens, but we went downtown. See, it says double bucks, so you're literally doubling your money. See, there you go. Boom. So let me show you what I got. Talk about some good eating. Look at how delicious this looks. It's not even shucked yet. I mean, it's right off of the plant. I mean, this is delicious corn. What I do, I cut off the ends, then I take off the strings, whatever you call it, put them in the air fryer, butter, salt substitute, and pepper. Good to go. I'm just saying. I think, Roxanne, you're saying that is it raining? Now, it's kind of drizzling a little bit here in Durham. I know you're west of us by about a half hour or 40 minutes or so. So maybe we'll be getting the rain that you have right now. But right now it's slightly drizzly. Let's see, I also got, now this is something I never heard of until I moved to North Carolina. Being from Chicago, I have never heard of scuppernong. Now the lady who, well, they fell out of the container. Anyway, here's the container. She was saying scuppernongs. She has three different kinds: red, like dark purple, and like white. They weren't really white; they're really a lighter version of this. But scuppernongs. So she says scuppernongs are all muscadines or something like that. Anyway, we're talking about some good eating. She says you can eat the skin if you like, or you can just spit it out. It's all up to you. The skin is a little tough, and there's seeds inside. So some people chew and crunch on the whole thing, and then, oh, Roxanne's coming over for lunch. You know that's right. Come on, hop in the car and let's go. Yes, indeed. And what else did I get? Is that it? Wait. Oh, yeah. I also got. Now these are the cutest cucumbers you've ever seen in your life. These are baby cucumbers, so you know they're probably nice and sweet. Love me some good cucumbers. Cut them up. I have a crinkle cut, so I make them look real cute. Dip them either some Asian yummy sauce or salad dressing. Good to go. So let me hurry up and do the show so that you can go to the farmer's market if you haven't gone already. So I just wanted to let you see my haul, so to speak. Okay, so with today being Saturday, that means I'm only going to be reading from the Let's Go calendar of events page because there's usually more happening on the weekend. So during the week, I usually go from the word page to the health page to the senior page and then the Let's Go page. But with it being Saturday, it's just going to be the Let's Go. So what is the date? The 27th. Okay, let's see. Let me just scroll down real quick, let you know what's happening. So I was downtown at the Durham Farmers Market in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. If you're going, be sure to go to the just west, Park for Free in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. And Foster Street is shut down, so it's safe for the kids to run back and forth to the playground and to run across the bridge and all that. Keep your eye on your kids if they're running across the bridge because they're running away from the park at that point. So yeah, just be careful. Watch the little ones. Oh, wait a minute. Roxanne says, put cucumbers in vinegar. That's how you make pickles, right? I think. Because I know pickles are actually cucumbers, dill pickles. So yeah, let me know because I'm from Chicago. I don't know about the farming and canning. That's no excuse. I know people from Chicago who are maybe more southern oriented than I am would have more knowledge. But yeah, okay. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, the South Durham Farmers Market, they're also open until noon, if I didn't mention that already. South Durham Farmers Market, they're at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. With both of the farmers markets, basically, if you're using SNAP EBT, you can double your money. If you have another senior voucher, you've got to spend it today. Those are $5 vouchers. So you sign for it at the manager's table, and then they'll give you $5 tokens. So if you have 5 coupons or vouchers left, they'll give you 25 $1 tokens. So be sure to stop off at the manager's table first because not all of the vendors take the vouchers. So if you see something you like, and they're not on the list for the vouchers, then you'll have to use your tokens to make those purchases or cash. All righty, let's see. The Durham Craft Market, they share the Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market. They're just to the north in the same park, and they're open also until noon. Let's see. Now, this is only going on for another 50 minutes, but I will mention that Keep Durham Beautiful, they're hosting an invasive plant removal session in Sandy Creek Park, 3510 Sandy Creek Drive from 9 until 11. So that's for another 50 minutes. If you happen to be in the neighborhood and you're like, what the heck, I'll pull a plant or two, you can definitely do that on your way to the farmer's market or whatever. You do have to be at least age 12, so age 12 plus. They definitely want people wearing the long sleeve shirts, long pants, because and closed toe shoes because they don't want you to come into direct contact with, like for example, poison ivy and other dangerous plants. So what's going on right now with Keep Durham Beautiful? Now, it's not quite October yet, but it's almost time for. I think they call it. I think they call is it called the Big Sweep? I think it is, where all month long volunteers set out along with Keep Durham Beautiful volunteers, and they tidy up the whole area, different parks along creek beds, etc. So as many items as I can find, events that I can find, I will post them on the Let's Go page of the Durham Skywriter. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you have time. Friends of Gear Cemetery and Preservation Durham, they're co hosting the Gear Cemetery Autumn Tours. So if you want to run down there to 800 Colonial Street and learn all about Durham's historic and the first African American burial ground, you can do that. They're having two tours per hour. So the first tour is going on right now. The second tour will start in 20 minutes. Then they're going to have 2 tours during the 11 o'clock hour. So tickets are 15, free if you're a member of Preservation Durham or if you're a member of Friends of Gear Cemetery. They're the ones who keep the cemetery looking nice by tidying it up, etc. So if you like history and Black history, definitely check them out. Now, let's see. This does not look current. I need to refresh the page because Wheels Durham has something very special going on because I updated it last night. Let me scroll back down. Let's see if this is the current. Let's see. Why isn't it current? Let me refresh from my website because I might have forgotten to refresh. Let me check. Let me just check. Yeah, because the K-pop thing is going on. Oh, that's this afternoon. Oh, let me check. Oh, I have it. I have it. I thought it was at 10 o'clock. Okay. So Wheels Durham right now, oh, I'm sorry, at 11 o'clock, Wheels Durham, they're having Kids Bop Skate. So that's going to be for the little ones, for the kids. And that's from 11 until 1:30. So let me go back to my Evie Mux page because I can't see. There we are. So, oh, Roxanne is just talking and I'm just missing her comments. Oh, so cucumbers can become pickles, but Roxanne is saying eat them before putting them in vinegar. Okay, that sounds interesting. I might try. I have some vinegar and I have some rice vinegar too. And then the classic fair in Winston-Salem starts Friday. That sounds like fun. And I know they have those Moravian cookies in Winston-Salem. That's one of the famous points of Winston-Salem. I'm assuming they'll be taking part. So, yeah, let us know about that if you want to do that. Roxanne? So, Kids Bop Skate. So, admission is 13 for the skaters, and then you can rent skates if you don't have your own. I highly recommend that you invest in some skates now that Wheels Durham is open again. And it's owned by the city, Durham Parks and Recreation. So if you plan to do a whole bunch of skating over there now that it's reopened, refurbished, it's beautiful. You might as well go ahead and invest in some skates and buy some for the little ones, because if you're going to be renting every time you go, that cost could add up. Think about that. So go ahead and read the rules. Go to the Let's Go page. First, go to durhamskywriter.com. Go to the Let's Go page, and then check out the post under Wheels Durham under today's date and see there's a couple of rules that you have to follow. Alrighty. Now, Duke Homestead State Historic Site, 2828 Duke Homestead Road. They're hosting a special program today called Field and Factory Tobacco's Laborers. So you can learn all about what tobacco workers did back in the day when they were growing tobacco, harvesting it, uh, pretty much made Durham what it is. Duke University didn't exist back then, but someone in the Duke family owned Duke Homestead. So they started their fortune with the tobacco business. So you can definitely learn all about that today. My great grandfather, he was in Atwater. He let me hide the the comment there. There you go. He was a tobacco worker. He was a farmer, and then when they moved to Durham, he worked for American Tobacco, Lucky Strike, I think it was. So you can learn all about that today from 11:15 until 1. Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to be featuring diverse and vibrant mixes by DJ K. Ward. This is the Saturday music series from 11:30 until 2:30. Totally free, no strings attached, but people will be there enjoying food, and you will probably start salivating. So have a few bucks on you because there are a few eateries right there in the area. You can buy something to eat or something to drink if you get thirsty. Let's see. Oh, the Community Health Coalition. They're having a food giveaway at Kyle's Temple AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue. That is today from noon until 2. And I'm saying to sit to bring a strong bag. They had bags last month, so I'm assuming they'll have bags this month too. But just in case, have a couple of bags with you, just in case they run out. And you can park right on the street. Oh, let me tell you. So I went last month, and I did give them a couple of suggestions because if you are not from the neighborhood, if you don't live on Dunstan, you're not going to know which door to go through. And I was very timid, and I left and came back a couple of times. Um, Obviously, the front door is locked, to the sanctuary. That side door right off the street, when you come, you'll see the little parking lot. Go to that door. And I was very timid because, I didn't want to just open the door. You just don't go around opening people's doors. So I was knocking. So just knock boldly on the door or just open it. They say just come on in. So they might be talking with someone. This is in the church. I'm not going to say basement. It's like up the first level. So either knock, give a strong knock, or just turn it up and just walk in, because otherwise you're not going to know what to do, and they might not even know you're there. The door is very thick, and if you're knocking like I was timidly, they're not even going to hear you. So just bust the door open nicely and just walk in. So that's my tip from me to you. Okay, now the Pride Parade and March is now headed by the LGBTQ Center of Durham. This Pride Parade, it's on Duke University's East Campus, is huge. So it starts at noon, and the whole celebration lasts until 5 o'clock, approximately 5 o'clock. So the parade participants will start lining up right before noon, and the parade will kick off between noon and 12:30 from Buchanan and Main Street. So that lets you know that if you're going to be driving up and down Main Street, it'll probably be blocked off, if not right now, very soon. So they line up at Buchanan, then they go west to Swift and Broad Street, and then north to Green Street, south up 9th Street, and then back to Buchanan via Main Street. So that whole area, you probably can't drive. If you plan to attend the parade, of course, park somewhere close by. Activist Mandy Carter will serve as the parade grand marshal. And then what they call the Health and Wellness Kickback, which is like a celebration and information fair. That's going to be from 2 until 5 on Duke University's East Campus. They're going to have the participation of Baba McDaniel Roberts and the Harambe Collective, Gay for Play Durham, Get Embodied Soul Movement, the Scrap Exchange, Stay Bloomin', Stormy Day, Sophia Iqbal Doucet, the Gender Gallery, and Zaina Carlotta. So that's a lot. So enjoy yourself noon until 5-ish over there at Duke's East Campus for the Pride Parade and March and Health and Wellness Kickback. And then there's related activities all around Durham. Now, usually at Wheels Durham in the afternoon, there's two Saturday public skates. Now, the first one from 2 until 4:30, again, 715 North Hoover Road. So the first one is going to be the K-pop Demon Hunter Glow Party. And I'm glad that I went to Reality Ministries luncheon yesterday because someone just happened to mention this. I didn't know what K-pop Demon Hunter. I would not know what that is. So thank you to the young lady. I can't remember your name who told us what that is. It's apparently like a TV show, a very popular TV show, and it's not like it says Demon Hunter. It's not like demonic or anything. It's more like Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show, except it's 2025. So anyway, this is going to be a really fun event for young people or whoever loves K-pop Demon Hunter who wants to attend this glow party. So they're going to have nonstop K-pop music. So we're talking about fun music. They're going to have an anime cosplay contest. Dress as your favorite character from the TV show. and they're going to have special glow lights. So it's going to be super fun. Admission is 13. Of course, you can rent skates if you don't already have skates. And I think the clear bag policy will still be in effect. And you can read about that by going to the Let's Go page of the Durham Skywriter. So that's going to be from 2 until 4:30. All right. Now, the second Saturday public skate will be business as usual. You know, the good music, the just the regular skating, and that's going to be from 5 until 7:30. The admission will be a dollar more. It'll be 14, and again, it will be from 5 until 7:30. Now, returning to the yesterday's Halloween themed movies, probably going all the way through Halloween, the Carolina Theater of Durham will be showing scary movies. I shouldn't say scary, I'm going to call them thrillers because if you're not a little kid, it won't be scary to you. But The Bride of Frankenstein will be aired today, part of the retro film series. It will be screened. The director was James Whale, and the movie's from 1935. Wow. So this is going to be in Cinema 2 at 5:30. Tickets are 12. I have a link so you can watch the trailer to refresh your memory, or if maybe you haven't seen it at all, or maybe you want to show your kids the trailer and ask, you want to see this? And if your kid says yes, then you can click on the link, the other link, and purchase your tickets in advance. So that again is going to be at 5:30, and the Carolina Theater of Durham is at 309 West Morgan Street, downtown. Okay, now Ace and the Royal Straits, they'll be giving a free concert of Americana, the blues, country, and soul music during a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House, Christian music venue, 2700 North Roxborough Street at St. Paul United Methodist Church. The music starts at 7:30, and then, of course, they will accept graciously any donation that you might want to make. Now, it is cloudy and it might be raining, but the Duke Teaching Observatory, they plan to have a stargazing night tonight at 8, from 8 until 10. So you can click on the link that's provided on the Let's Go page, and it'll probably be canceled, but still check just in case you want to go. It is free. It's scheduled from 8 until 10 on West Cornwallis Road. And so you click on the link for instructions on how to find the spot on West Cornwallis Road, and then you'll also know, you'll be able to find out if it's been canceled. It'll probably be canceled, but at least you know that Duke has a teaching observatory and that they do this at least once a month. So if you miss out on this month, they'll be doing it again in October. Now, Wheels Durham, they're not done yet. So Wheels Durham, they're going to have hip hop Saturday night skate, and that will be from 8 until 10:30. Admission for skaters will be 14, and again, skate rentals. I do need to mention that not only do they have regular roller skates, but they also have those what do you call them? Roller blades, the inline skates. So they have those as well. And Hip Hop Saturday Night Skate is from 8 until 10:30 at 715 North Hoover Road. Okay, and the Carolina Theater, they're not done either. They're going to have a so-called late night screening of James Whale's Frankenstein from 1931, starting at 9 o'clock in Cinema 2. It's the classic thriller that we all know, starring Boris Karloff. That's a super classic. Oh, let me go back to the Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, that also stars Boris Karloff. Okay, cool. So he's in both movies. So you might as well stick around if you're going to watch The Bride of Frankenstein. Well, I'm sure that's not a 4-hour movie. You might have to either leave and come back, or they might have other movies, because I have not listed all of the movies that the Carolina Theater will be screening. So, yeah, you might want to stick around and see what else they're showing tonight. All right, now tomorrow, the vintage baseball games at the DAP, the historic ballpark, not the one where the Durham Bulls are playing right now. This is where they started out in Durham Athletic Park, 500 West Corporation Street. They have a little parking lot, and they have parking along what street is that? It's not Corporation. Morris. Is it Morris? I think it's Morris Street, and also Gear Street. They have parking on Gear Street as well. So anyway, this is vintage baseball, where the Duke Homestead State Historic Site teams will be taking on the Columbus Buckeyes and the Florida Awkwards. That's an interesting name for a team. Okay. So they'll be playing 6 games tomorrow, according to the historic 1864 baseball rules. So I don't know how they changed through the years, but I guess we'll find out. I might want to look that up. I am curious. I'll bet. I'll bet one rule they probably didn't have was ground rule double, and I think I forget what that is. I think a ground rule double is if it. Oh, I forget. If maybe if it bounces out of the park, you automatically go to second base or something like that. I'll bet they have rules like that. That they didn't have rules like that, even if I can't remember what it is. Because I remember that being kind of a big deal when I was a kid. So it might have been started when I was a little one. I'm not sure. Anyway, enjoy some fantastic vintage baseball. They'll be dressed like old school baseball players, those big roomy suits that they used to wear, or outfits, whatever you call them. So 6 games. They're going to have old fashioned music. So I don't know if they're going to be playing ragtime or what, but they're going to have old fashioned music, old fashioned snacks, probably popcorn. And what else did they have back in the day? Popcorn, hot dogs, peanuts. I don't know. But anyway, old fashioned snacks. So this is actually a fundraiser for the Duke Homestead State Historic Site, where you can learn all about the tobacco, the world of tobacco, etc. So the co-sponsors are the Duke Homestead Education and History Corporation, Measurement Incorporated, Stone Brothers and Bird, and as you know, they're still in business. They've just moved down the road. They've moved down the road north of where they were before. Also, the Durham Sports Commission. Oh, and Preservation Durham. So tickets are 10, is free for little ones ages 3 and younger. And I do have a link. You can go ahead and make your purchase online. You don't even have to wait to go to the ballpark. You can make it now. Park for free in the lot at 412 Morris Street. I was just trying to figure out where you should park. Well, now you know. Park for free in the lot at 412 Morris Street. And then they have a couple of handicap spaces, ADA spaces, in the DAP parking lot. I was mentioning that they have a parking lot, and that's right off of Corporation. So if you're using a wheelchair, or if your friend is using a wheelchair, you might want to park in the DAP parking lot for free in one of the ADA spaces. So they start at 10:30. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I have this listed under Sunday. That's today. I apologize. Oh my goodness. That is today, not tomorrow. My bad, so to speak, as we used to say back home. Okay, sorry about that. I put that in the wrong spot. So that's going on today. So we're going to have some great baseball today at the DAP. There you go. All right. Now this is definitely happening tomorrow. The Pride Vendor and Food Truck Market. That's going to be from noon until 4 in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. Now, tomorrow, with it being Sunday, you park wherever you like for free tomorrow downtown. They're going to have dozens of LGBTQ owned businesses, and they're also going to have music provided by the Conjure DJ Collective. All right. Carolina Theater, they're back at it. Retro film series. They're going to have a screening of Roland V. Lee's Son of Frankenstein from 1939. That screening will start at 3:30 in Cinema 2, starring Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, and Basil Rathbone. That's a lot of fun right there. That it sounds like it's going to be really campy. I'm sure I've seen at least parts of Son of Frankenstein. Um, Triangle Dance Studio, they're going to have Sunday Salsa Social tomorrow, 2603 South Miami Boulevard. So it starts at 6:30, ends at 9:30. So starting with dance lessons where you can learn how to dance salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, cumbia. So after the lesson, they let you loose and you just dance to your heart's content. Admission is 9. 7 for active military and students with current ID, and free for young people age 16 and younger. Last but not least, Carolina Theater's at it again to end off the weekend. The retro film series features a screening of The Bride of Frankenstein. So if you missed out on The Bride of Frankenstein today, you can see it tomorrow at 7:10. Again, it stars Boris Karloff, and tickets are 12 for the retro film series movies. How about that? So much fun in one weekend. Putting my iPad down here. And now we're going to take a little peek at the weather. It was drizzling. I know Roxanne was telling us about the rain that was happening just west of us. So let's see what it says in the forecast for us today here in Durham. Let's see. Okay, so it's 72 right now. Cloudy, obviously. The high is going to be 78 today, so it's going to be pleasant. It's very pleasant right now. It says chance of light rain in the next hour here in Durham. So in a half hour, it'll be like there'll be a 50% chance of rain. Oh, and then chances of thunderstorms this afternoon. Wow. Bring your, wherever you go today, take your umbrella, take your raincoat. Looks like it's going to be a little serious this afternoon. So it looks like if it does rain and storm, it'll be between 11 and 2 ish, because it looks like it's only going to be cloudy this afternoon and evening. Okay. So, okay, I got you. So it's going to be noon until 2 ish, and then that'll be it for the rain and storms. So be prepared. Be prepared. Now, tomorrow, it'll only be cloudy. So no rain tomorrow in the forecast. It doesn't mean it's not going to rain, but the forecast says it's not going to rain. Who knows what's going to actually happen? But the high tomorrow is going to be 78 degrees, cloudy as far as the app is concerned. And then it looks like looking ahead to next week, 74 Monday, and then going down a little bit and going all the way down to 69 on Thursday, and going up as high as 74 for the weekend. So it's not bad. I mean, we know it's fall, so we know what's happening. It's getting cooler and a little rainier, but we can deal with it. We're Durhamites. So there we go. That is it for today's show. I do hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you out and about. And with that, ciao for now. Oh, don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And Roxanne, thank you for telling us about the Classic Fair in Winston-Salem, which starts Friday. That might be worth the drive for a lot of us, because they know how to put on a good event in Winston-Salem. And of course, they have, I took a tour of that. There was like a college. I know there's Winston-Salem State University because my godmother went there. But there's another school that is in either is it Winston or Salem? I forget. It might be that Moravian school. It was years ago. I'm not sure. But I know that there's somebody named called Moravians there, and they have these delicious cookies. That's another reason to go to Winston-Salem. Get some of those cookies. I'm just saying. Have a beautiful weekend. See you Monday at noon. Let me make sure. I don't have any events happening. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oops, September. Wait. Oh, yeah. I'll be doing the show live at noon on Monday. So, with that, have a great weekend. See you Monday. Ciao for now.